everyone, this is Meg with another Spotlight on video for you today, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to talk about a character or a location or anything. I want to talk about fast food gaming chains, i.e. franchises. This seems to be a popular thing right now. I posted a status update on Facebook about Uncharted 3? No, Assassin's Creed 3, and it started a whole conversation about what people think about franchises, and I guess I wanted to take this to a different arena and talk about it in one of my videos and really just ask about your opinions on gaming franchises. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So I guess I'm going to share a little bit about what I think about gaming franchises, and I want to make it really clear here that this is my personal opinion only. It doesn't necessarily represent that of the management. Okay, the first thing I want to address is franchise reboots. A lot of people don't like reboots, mainly because it's often a departure from what made a franchise great. I, however, think that sometimes this can be a good thing. I don't think, if something doesn't need changing, if it's not broke, don't fix it, but in other cases, I think it's a good thing. I mean, if a franchise is dying or kind of dwindling a little bit, then I think a reboot is a great idea. Throw some new elements into the mix, give it a facelift. I don't know, it elongates the longevity of a franchise, I think. Unless, of course, you're talking about Silent Hill Downpour, and even though I'm all for a reboot, I kind of want to see specific things in the game that were established in the first few titles, like the intelligence and the psychological element of the horror. But this isn't a video about Silent Hill Downpour. Shush, Megan. I guess I wanted to talk about the release time between franchise titles or series titles, and I want to know what you guys think about this particularly, because for me personally, I don't like to feel like I'm bombarded with the same franchise or the same series. I want a nice break between one game and the next. So say, for example, I play a really fantastic game and it's the first of a trilogy and I'm really excited about it, I really love it, I'm enjoying it. I want time between that game and the next game to really go back and do everything I need to do in the game, spend some time with it, really reflect on what I've done and what I'm expecting, I guess, in the next one, and really work up an appetite for the next title. I mentioned this on my Facebook page, and I completely stand by that. I want a little bit of a break between titles, and by little bit, I mean a year minimum. Yeah, I'm not really keen on feeling like I'm having titles thrown at me, because to me it feels like it's rushed. Like I said earlier, I mentioned this phrase in a previous video of saying if you like fast food gaming. And to me, there are a lot of gaming franchises out there that feel like fast food chains. They're becoming a chain of restaurants that make really delicious burgers, but they're sloppily made and made really, really quickly and for the masses. On another subject to do with franchises, me personally, I tend to really, I guess, join a team of supporters for a particular franchise. Square Enix, for example, is one that, and Naughty Dog, that I really do love and anticipate their new titles and really support their franchises or series or whatever they are that they're working on, or whatever it is that they're working on. But I think it's also important to remember that even though they may have made their fame or their name on a particular kind of game or a specific type of experience, that if they come out with something new, I won't shoot it down in flames, because at the end of the day they're creative people, and even though one thing may have made them famous or a household name or whatever, a well-known company that people love, they're creative people. And I just think that if you do really love a franchise, you shouldn't necessarily just expect the same kind of thing from them every single time. I guess this goes back to my rebooting idea. I think it frustrates me a little bit when people they're up in arms when a well-established company comes out with something slightly different or changes the formula a little bit, and then everyone's really angry about it. And I find that a little bit strange, because sometimes things need to be changed and sometimes it's nice to experiment. So I know that's a really short video, but I guess I wanted to talk about this to just start a discussion. I really wanted to know what you all thought about franchises and release dates and what you expect from certain franchises. I'm also going to open this up here and ask you what your favourite franchises are, or series of video games are, and ones that you are right there kind of waiting for the newest games and really thoroughly enjoy. This can be past or present. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you that. I thought that was a nice little question. Mine personally, I can't really say. I love a lot of video game franchises for a lot of different reasons. I don't think I have an ultimate favourite franchise because I often like one title a bit more than the others in a big series. So steadily, I think the only one that's really delivered every single time, I mean perfect games every time, would probably be Uncharted for me thus far. And that's really new, so I know I'll have to think on that one a little bit. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in my next video on Tuesday. Bye! Okay, so I've just remembered as well before I leave, happy International Women's Day, everybody. If you're a woman, of course. And if you're a man, I hope you have a great day as well. Sorry, that was my toddlers and tiaras, you know, when she sees herself in the monitor. Your glasses?
Yeah.
Your glasses are in the kitchen, you noob. Because you moved them out of the way.
I can't see.
You kept moving them. That's half of the reason as well.
I'm not a noob.
Hey everyone, this is Meg with another spotlight on video. I'm ready for my close-up. Character or a location. You poo! I was just filming and you waltzed in. And your noisiness.
I'm not a poo.
Yes, you are, you're a smelly one. Now sit down and shut up!
Shut up!
I'm gonna get up and get off. Oh.
I'm also being told it won't do this because it's not bandwidth isn't wide enough, and it's like I've got kilobytes per second coming down. It's like this bullshit.